good morning. Welcome to the 2015 Niswonger Symposium. My name is Sarah Young Cooper, and I am a teacher in Hamlin County Schools. I am also the author behind the educational blog, A Rocky Top Teacher, and the creator of a video series called Monday's Moments. And it's actually my journey through my video series that brought me this opportunity to share with you today. So for that, I am extremely grateful. I'm going to talk about two things today with you. One being blended learning, and the other being defining your why as an educator. I want to start with blended learning first because that is really the focus of your symposium this year, and it is also a topic that is near and dear to my teacher heart. I am a huge advocate for incorporating technology into the classroom learning experience for my students for a variety of reasons. But being the most important for me is that technology is the future, and I want to expose my students to technology because that is what they're going to need to be successful citizens after they have left me and moved on into the real world. So if you were to walk into my classroom at any given time throughout the day or subject area, you would see my students using technology in some form or fashion. It might be we're doing a Google Hangout or a mystery Skype with another classroom throughout the United States. You may see my students typing in Google Docs and getting ready to publish a piece that talks about some learning experience that we've had in the classroom. Other students may be using an app on the iPad to put together a presentation to share something they've learned. We use other apps such as Socrative or Kahoot or Plickers to assess students. We do different things in different areas of school. It just really depends on what type of learning we are doing in the classroom, and we make technology relate to that learning experience. But really what I can share with you the most is that we use technology not as a replacement to classroom learning, but as an enhancement, as a way for us to help connect our learning to the real world and experience it in ways that are relevant and meaningful to us. You cannot fear technology. It is all around us, and it is not going anywhere. There is so much knowledge and opportunity that can be gained from technology that we can't afford to not use it and to not teach our students how to use it. Our role as teachers has really shifted and changed throughout history. Matt Miller, in his book, Ditch That Textbook, had a great analogy that he used. He said that teachers used to be gatekeepers of knowledge. We used to be the only ones who had knowledge that could share with others. If you wanted to learn something, you had to learn it through a teacher or maybe an encyclopedia series. But that's not the case anymore. We're not gatekeepers of knowledge. Now in the 21st century, in 2015 and beyond, teachers are going to be tour guides, Matt Miller says, because we are going to be showing students not how to, not what the information is, but how to research the information, how to go out and find it, and then apply it to our learning in the classroom. And we need our students to become strong digital citizens because that's what's going to take them to be successful citizens in the real world. We are now teaching students the importance of using technology to find out new information. There is no longer the era of, I don't know. Now it's, okay, you may not know, but how are you going to find that answer? As you travel amongst your sessions today, I want you to think about how you're going to use the technology that you see in your classroom. Remember that technology can be a powerful tool. But pedagogy should always come first. Technology, like I said, is not meant to be used as a replacement. It's meant to be used as a support, as an enhancement to your learning situation in the classroom. Have fun embedding technology and different forms of social media into your classroom. Just remember to teach how to use it safely and responsibly. Also think about the tools before you use them. I always like to ask myself 3 questions before I'm implementing a new technology tool or device in the classroom. The first thing I ask myself is it right for the students? If it's not right for the students, even if it's a new app, it's the new best thing to hit the technology world. If it's not right for my students, you're not going to see it in my classroom. Number 2, is it going to teach my students lifelong skills? Is it going to teach them things that they need to be successful in the future? In the real world? And number 3, is it enriching the curriculum? If it's not enriching the curriculum, you're not going to see it in my classroom. Knowing all that you're about to learn today makes me really excited for you because let's face it, it's summer, but you're sitting in a professional development session, not because you have to, but because you want to. On Twitter this last week, a quote was shared that I wanted to bring to you today. It says, "Teaching is not my job. Teaching is my passion. Getting better at teaching, that's my job." I wanted to share that with you because I really feel like it encompasses everything that you're about right now at this moment in your life. You know that teaching is your passion, but you know that being a lifelong learner and knowing more about teaching and getting better at teaching is what your job is all about. Teaching is my passion. Hopefully you can tell that a little bit. But there is nothing in this world that I would rather do than be an educator. Recently, I asked myself the following questions. Number one, Sarah, why are you a teacher? And number two, why do you do what you do? After reflecting on it a little bit, I came up with the following answers. I am a teacher because I believe in the power of sharing knowledge. I was extremely fortunate enough growing up to have teachers who were passionate about their jobs and believed in teaching me and igniting in me the idea of being a lifelong learner, knowing that my learning is never done. My journey to learning new things is never over. And so I feel like I am an educator because I want to instill that same mindset, that same lifelong learner dream in my students. Why am I an educator? I am an educator because regardless of how true it is that my students need me, I need them just as much, if not more. They will never know how much I need them. My students, every single class that I've had come through in my career as a teacher, have taught me so many things. I am a better person because of my students. I have grown as an individual. I have learned about love and compassion and empathy through my students. They have made me a better person. So I feel like the joy and the meaning that they have brought to my life, I can give back to them. And I hope that I can be that same role for them. That's why I'm a teacher. Why am I a teacher? Because I believe in sharing my passion for our profession and this job with others. I want to motivate and encourage and help inspire other teachers to find the joy and the passion within our profession. Those are my whys. That is why I'm an educator. What are your whys? Why do you do what you do? I want you to think about that for a second. Why do you do what you do? We know that you're teachers. We know that you're administrators. But why do you walk into that classroom every single day and do what you do? Spend some time soul searching that over the next couple weeks and months as you get ready to go back to school. Because summer is a chance to rejuvenate and reflect, and I think it's the perfect time for you to think about why you're an educator. I challenge you to reflect on your mission in this profession of education. Figure out why you do what you do and embrace it. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you for allowing me to share a little bit of my passion and my heart with you today. I am in awe of being a part of such an amazing community of educators and individuals. You value education. You love our job, and for that I am grateful. You motivate me. You inspire me. Thank you for you.